And right away, Coach Alex Compton with some surprises as we open up Game 7.
Wow, no point guard in the game for Alex Compton, and they got two guys that have barely played in the series at all, and here he is starting Game 7. I mean, that is it's a gutsy move right off the bat. Just curious to what's up his sleeve, right?
And
What's
Coach,
up his sleeve?
And Coach, this is what you were saying. You know, for Alaska, they had a number of days to be able to prepare something that people are not expecting, and that's what they've done so far.
And how about this? We've seen a lot of ball games, but I don't think we've ever seen anything like this. No time off the clock. Alaska was already forced into the earliest timeout in the history of basketball, and then there's another lob.
Another timeout for Alaska. Second timeout.
You know, really trying to disrupt the flow of the game is what we're seeing so far for Coach Alex Compton.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what the game plan is. It's very interesting. They're all trying to stay warm and stuff. I don't know, maybe he felt like they didn't get enough warm-up or side war or whatever, but there's something, you know, he's trying to change the momentum towards his side. And very curious again that they've started De La Rosa and Samige, Emma. I mean, these guys have not played the whole conference. Maybe now they make a sub and don't play him. But I think they have to play at least one second in the basketball game. So we'll see what happens.
And looks like from the surface, it looks like it was planned. Look at everybody on that side of the court just trying to keep themselves warm.
Yeah, it is planned. Obviously, Alex Compton's not even talking to the
exactly.
team. And now you're kind of like San Miguel's like, what's going on? And trying to quite figure out what's going on. This is really remarkable for Game 7. I've never seen this anywhere at any time.
To emphasize your point, Dom and Coach Tim, Samige Eman starting this game, he played less than 1 minute in the finals so far, and the other guy,
De La Rosa.
Rome De La Rosa, a total of 25 minutes, just 8 minutes per ball game in the 3 games he saw action.
You know, one thing also, for the finals, usually timeouts are a little bit longer than normal basketball games because of the TV time.
Right.
And you know, that even makes San Miguel think a little bit more or a little bit longer.
Now, this is interesting. He's going to see how it plays out. Again, obviously, they're trying to do something a little different to try to break momentum.
And they're calling another one. Assistant Coach Topex Robinson just went over to the officials table, and they're going to burn another timeout.
I don't understand what's going on. This is a little bit ridiculous, but each to his own.
It's either he's going to be genius or he's going to get pounced on, really.
This is technically what's going to happen. They will not have a mandatory timeout for the first 3 quarters of the game. They don't have to call a timeout at the 6-minute or 3-minute mark of the first, second, or third quarters.
I'm not sure that applies to do anything, but maybe that's what they're thinking. But I'm not sure what's going on.
And you can see it was really planned. Coach Alex Compton right away pointing to the referees that actually the beermen, they cannot shoot or actually warm up while there is a timeout.
Well, as it turns out right now, they're still doing, okay, we'll turn it over to Apple. See what she knows. Maybe she knows something's going on.
Apple, what's going on?
Yes, Magu, lumapit nga ako sa huddle ng Alaska. Tinanong ko si Assistant Coach Louie Alas, ano ba itong nangyayari dito? Sabi nila, this is planned, this is a strategy. Pero kung bakit, the reason for this, they cannot reveal. Magu?
But looks like Coach Alex Compton now is sitting down. So obviously, well, at least I feel from now on, no more timeouts.
These are the 3 mandatories.
Yes.
You're going to want to save the rest of your timeouts for the 4th, right?
Yes.
Are they going to try and press 48 minutes of this game and not give San Miguel any reprieve because of that mandatory timeout? I'm just guessing.
That could be. That could be. I mean, I think we're all just guessing at this point. but you're right. That could be very well what they are planning. But, you know, they're going to try to come out here warm because they stayed warm during the timeouts. And they're going to try to catch San Miguel a little bit cool. But, you know, what, the desperate times call for desperate measures. And, you know, obviously Asuka thinks they're at a desperate time where they just can't walk out and play the game. They got to do some things that are different or out of the box.
So apparently the 5-day break was not enough. They needed an extra 6 minutes and change. And now team governor Dickie Bachman is at the scorer's table. And team owner Wilfredo Itengsu just planted on his seat.
Obviously, they've committed this to. I'm sure they've committed this
because he wouldn't be standing up already.
To Mr. Itengsu, yes.
He would be standing up already, and you know, trying to figure out what's happening.
Now here comes the subs. Guys, they're going to come with a platoon substitution almost to start the basketball game.
But no time has gone off the clock up to this juncture. And there you go, the gamesmanship of Coach Alex Compton, the platoon substitution.
Everybody but Cyrus, I believe, went off the floor.
So it is going to be Baguio with Azul, Manuel, Abueva, and Thos going up against Lutz, De Ocampo, Cabagnot, Ross, and Santos. And Game 7 is finally off and running now.